Gregory belts. It's week 9B, so we'll do self-senses and sparring and kicks and all that stuff. So remember, we're working on focus and respect. So hopefully you remember that. You probably didn't, so I'm reminding you so you remember later on. But I think it's the 3rd week of the month. It might be the 2nd. I'm kind of lost because, you know, I'm trying to keep track of, 9 weeks and can't keep track of the other stuff. I'll check and let you know. But it's either the 2nd or 3rd week, so it's not stripe test just yet. So for the first warm-up, we're gonna focus on focus. Haha. So she's gonna get regrets in. She's gonna be shadow boxing. I'm gonna shout out either right, left, or all. If I say right, she can only use her right side. If I say left, she can only use her left side. You have to focus and not use the other side. Here we go.
If you say she says all, it means you can use all of it.
I thought I said that.
I don't think you did. I don't know.
Okay, right.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness. Hopefully you're better at that than she is. Left.
Are elbows illegal?
Well, we're shadow boxing, so no. All.
Oh my god, my brain, I don't know why, but it like stops.
It just stops. Right.
This one.
Oh my god.
I'm
right.
Sorry. I'm using that one.
I know. All.
I'm being summoned to back up.
Telepathy.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so now for use. Now if I say hands, you can only use hands. If I say legs, you can only use legs. If I say hands right, you can only use your right hand. Whoa. If I say hands left, you can only use your left hand. And same thing for legs, obviously, except I'd say legs, not hands. If I say all, it's still all. Here we go. Go ahead. Start with all.
Oh.
Right. Both rights. Both
Hunter
right
and Sabrina?
things. Yeah, Hunter and Sabrina, right. Yeah.
It's hard.
Left. Right hand. Hand
that
right.
One.
Left hand.
This one.
Well, if you were just using your right hand, wouldn't your left hand be the opposite one? Right leg.
I almost said an elbow.
Right leg. You can do an elbow.
You said.
I just told you shadow
I
boxing.
said illegal.
Yeah, you did.
I thought I said legal.
Oh my goodness. Left leg.
Okay, let's make sure you said only left.
Yeah, I did. Hands. Plural. Make sure you're not just like jab, cross, jab, cross.
I keep doing that.
That's annoying. Or you're gonna do the same thing over again. Like if you did jab, cross, hook, uppercut, don't just do that over and over again. Because if you're sparring and you just did the same thing over and over again, you're gonna get hit a lot. What is so funny?
Oh, nothing's funny at all.
Legs! Legs!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hands!
These ones.
Okay, stop. Legs. Right foot.
That one.
Yes. Left foot.
This left.
Well, yes, you're just used to your right one. The left one would be the opposite. Hands. All. Left foot. Right foot. Left hand. Right hand. All. Hands. Feet. Okay, and done. Good job. Okay, so if you remember, last week we worked on the 360 blocks, the here, 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 and here. So we're gonna work on those because we're gonna work on them again later. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run. I'm gonna find a spot. I'm gonna touch it. Then I'm gonna run back, and she's gonna swing at me. Block, 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 block. So, and she has 5 blocks. If you have somebody who can swing at you, that's fine. If you don't, just do the same blocks I'm doing. Pretend she's swinging at you. Okay, we're gonna do, I don't know, a couple. I haven't decided how many yet. Let's go. Run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 5.
Oh. Well, you kept counting. I was
all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2.
Oh, you missed that one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You keep trying to swing, motherfucker.
I don't know what she's talking about. She's going crazy.
1, 2, 3. We'll do 2 more.
Those.
2, 3, 4, 5.
1 more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woohoo, good job. Okay, so now we're gonna use my dice. We're gonna do, I don't know, maybe 7 rolls.
Chase.
You don't need to count out 7.
7.
I think they know how to count to 7. So we're gonna do 7 rolls. Here we go.
Look at my eyes. 7.
Sit-ups. There we go.
Wait, go right. Stop. Okay, right here. Okay. I think you got it.
Can I have my die back?
Yes.
2 for rock hops. I promise I'm only kind of dying.
Why didn't you catch it? That's a good throw.
Dying. Die. I'm so funny.
Oh, I already said rolling.
Sit-ups.
2 sit-ups. There's a sit-up. Sit-up. Sit-up.
1, 2. Okay.
Okay. Ha ha ha. Oh, I missed.
You're gonna do more sit-ups. You guys are gonna have abs of steel.
1 sit-up.
Really?
Yeah, actually. Only 1.
Sit-up 1. Okay, here we go.
Sit-up 1.
Jumping jack.
10.
Wow, so complex. I know. I don't know how they're gonna do 10 whole jumping jacks.
Catch.
Got it.
Oh. 7. 1 spin 7.
Spin 7. Sounds like we're doing bingo.
Spin 7. Bingo! That's me.
How many of these have we rolled?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I got 5. 5
Sit-ups?
what? 5 sit-ups.
How many
5.
has this been?
This has been 5.
5?
5.
5.
5.
5.
5.
You gotta work.
Soon to be 6.
Push-ups.
Oh,
Looks like
5.
Push-ups.
Now that's number 6. But remember, there's only
Wow.
5. Push-ups. All right. Now it's number 7.
It's the last one.
Oh, that's funny. It's 1.
1 jumping jack.
Oh,
I don't know how I can do that. That's gonna be so hard.
I know. It's gonna take you like 4 minutes to do one.
I know, right? I think you're just gonna
Jumping
wait here
jack.
for 4 whole minutes. Okay, so now we roll the die 7 times.
Dice. Dice. Dice.
Die. Dies. roll the dice 7 times, so now we're gonna work on self-defenses. Okay, so as I said, we're moving on to self-defenses. So first we're gonna go over both of them, then I'm gonna give you alternatives, like things you can do in place of something else. Because, you know, your attacker won't always just stand there and look pretty. They might move, and if they move, you need different ways to handle that. And it's the fourth month they can challenge you, and then we have you find your own. So here we go. The first one she's gonna do, let's see what she's gonna do first. Ah, she's gonna do headlock. So, first she's doing a really bad headlock. That's the first issue. There we go.
I never knew that.
You did it?
No.
I teach all the green belts that.
I just said
So, reminder, if you didn't know, headlock's 2 hands. Now, chop, chop, track, grab something, back, punch, or six-legged throw. Next one, she punches me. I step out of the way, block, parry, punch, punch, turn, elbow, and I'm not gonna throw in the concrete, but throw.
Splatter.
Yeah, the head. Have you ever dropped a pumpkin off like a deck?
Or a watermelon?
Or a watermelon? That's what her head would be like.
dog?
We don't want to do that. I mean, not at this moment. We don't want to do that. Okay. Moving on. So, the first one we're going to do alternatives for is Katakuruma. So, she punches me. Let's say I block and she starts punching me with the other hand. What should I do? I'll give you 2 seconds to ponder. Yeah, we'll give you options. Let's see. So, A in sign language. Sit there and look pretty and get punched in the face. B, try to duck. C, block it while checking with the other hand. So she punched you. Oh, okay. Do you know what
out of the way and block.
No, and then I swing.
Oh.
Punch me. Block. And then if she swings with that hand,
oh, block.
Block and check with this hand. Now she doesn't have either weapons, or D, run away. So,
Come back.
I'll give you 2 seconds. Okay, I think that's enough time.
Okay.
So there are 2 legitimate answers. D, run away, could technically be a legitimate answer. If you can get away in this situation without her punching you in the face, you should. If you can't, you kind of have to fight back. But if you can get away, that's always the best option.
The second one, I sit there and look pretty.
Yeah, just get hit. It's okay. No, that's not the right answer. I forget which letter it was. 6, C, 4, or C. Those are the options she just gave me.
It's C. It was C.
C. So C, where I block, check. Are you gonna swing at me or block? So, let's say she did this. Now, both my hands are tied up, but she doesn't have 2 weapons anymore. So let's say if I was keeping my tracks and she tried to, let's see. First, I'll give you an option. She has 3 possible.
I was like 3 legs.
She has 3 possible weapons, technically. She can kick with her right leg, or her left leg, or a headbutt if she really wanted to. Most people don't count that as a weapon, but you know, you can. Let's say she tried to knee me, okay? What should I do?
Just
A, get hit. B, move. C, sit on the floor and cry. Or D,
run away.
Run away screaming.
You gotta run away screaming. I don't see you running away screaming. You're just getting hit.
Oh, I also didn't sit down and cry. Okay, so I'd say your probably best option here, if she was using both my hands and she tried to knee me, would be to step out of the way. Or you could block down. You guys remember star block set, up and out, touchdown, back, push down? This is for a knee, so if you need me, there's a ton of pressure points right there, and it hurts. So if you hit that just right, they'll probably be stunned for a second.
Stunned!
Okay, let's move on to if you didn't want to throw them. Like, let's say there wasn't enough room to throw them, and you didn't want to hurt somebody else. So she punched down here, boom, and I'm here. What can I do from here though? It's in a punch. I mean, it's in Katakuruma. I could do, I don't know, Ippon, if you guys know that one. It's the one where you go like this and you throw them straight over your head. That's option A. Option B is let her choke me. Oh!
That could work.
That could work. Who knows? That hurt. Option C is throw another elbow. Option D is curly kick. If you don't know what that is, it's a kick like this. Yeah, okay, so there are a few options that could be correct here. Headbutting her in the face is one. Except I would suggest headbutting with back here because you'll give yourself a concussion. Not smart. But let's say I did have her arm here, and I realized, oh no, I can't throw her. I could kick. I could stomp on her foot really hard. If you break someone's foot, they're probably not going to rush you. I could knee her in the nose. Elbow her in the nose. Because if you remember, the 3 things you want to take out. Does anyone know the 3 things you might want to take out? Give you a second, say them out loud if you can.
I know.
Go ahead.
Okay, your senses.
No.
Your sight.
Your sight. Your breathing.
That's what I said.
And your mobility. So, if I step on her foot, that's taking out her mobility. If I elbow her in the nose, that's taking out her sight and breathing. Because it's hard to breathe with a broken nose, and it makes your eyes go blurry. So, those are your options for that self-defense. Let's move on to the other one. Let's say she headlocks me. And let's say for whatever reason I can't hit her knee. I don't know why, but I just can't.
I have 1 leg.
She has 1 leg. I mean, I guess. So what can I do? Can I just track? I mean, I guess so, but what else? What else can I hit here? Let's see. Option A. The gut. Option B. Her face. Somehow. By some stroke of a miracle, I can hit her face.
You actually did.
Option D, run away screaming. Option C, lay down and cry. So,
I like option D.
You like option D, lay down and cry?
Yeah.
So that's not the right answer. I'd say you could either punch her in the stomach, or if you could punch her in the face, you could do that as well.
Oh, a bug just went in my ear.
Now let's say we got, can you?
Oh, I got you, Greg.
Let's say we got here, and she's trying to swing at me. Okay, so option A, block. Oh my God. Option B. Continue.
I'm choking. I'm choking.
Get hit in the face. Option C. Duck. Option D. Stand there and look pretty. So, the options that I'd say are not good are ducking. Anyone guess why? Where's my face now? And I'm getting it in the head. What if I stand there? Not a good idea. What if I get hit in the face? Not a good idea. What if I block? There we go. Now, what could I do from here? Let's see. I could grab a knee. I could grab a knee. I could
grab it. Knee.
Kataguruma? There are like a million ways you can go off of that. But the important thing is that if you get attacked and the attacker doesn't just stand there and look pretty, most of them won't. But if you're karate and you have a good uke, which is your partner, they will work with you, right? But if you get beat up by a big scary bad guy, they're probably not going to work with you. So you have to know different things that you can do. You don't always have to do your self-defense exactly as it's written. You can do it. It's like you have different options.
The bad guys won't know what your self-defense is, so they're not gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna hit you with Kataguruma now. Get ready. No, they're not gonna do that.
In class, though, please do your actual self-defense. Because I don't want you like kneeing people in the nose and I don't know, uppercuts to the chin. I don't want any of that in class, because or to your parents if you're trying to practice with them. Not smart. But now your job is to find 3 different things that you can do off your self-defense. They have to start with the original attack. That they might do a different attack. You might, I don't know, be a lot shorter than them and you can't do some of it. So I have that problem a lot, guys. So I'm going to find 3 different alternatives, pause the video and go. Okay, so this is my wall. She holds me and everything, see, so I don't fall. So now she's going to brace my elbow. There we go. Ow! Here we go. So I want you to do these with me. We're going to do a few kicks, like many kicks. And then I'm going to have you do them slow. So here we go. We're going to, first the roundhouse kick. So remember your roundhouse kick chamber, and then your kick. And we kick with our what? The shoelaces, the instep. Let me pull back. Good job. I can move a little bit. You don't have to make me not move at all. Okay, so now side kick. Remember, when you do your chamber, your butt faces your target. Then you kick with your heel. And if you're doing this right, your toes should be pointed. Can you not? Your toes should be pointed slightly down and then back and down. So now let's see axe kick. So here, there's only one chamber in an axe kick. It goes up and down. You hit with your heel, but if you're on hard ground, don't go with straight down on your heel. That hurts, and it actually hurts your knee because of all the pressure. So like, I use the bottom of my foot. It hurts a lot less. Let's do a crescent kick. So it's the front kick chamber. You spin around and draw a circle, and you hit with this blade of your foot. You actually, it's either right here or it's the bottom of your foot. If you can turn your foot all the way, so you're basically slapping them with the back of the bottom of your foot, that's perfect. Hook kick. So it's a side kick that drags. Some people, when they do their hook kicks, they hit with just their heel. But I'm used to more of a performance hook kick, I guess. So I kick out and then I turn my foot. So I'm doing like a roundhouse kick at the end. Let's see. Any other kicks? Oh, pitch hockey. If you don't know pitch hockey, it's a reverse roundhouse kick. I'm not gonna teach that in breakdown. You usually learn that as a red belt. But if you already know it, you can use that as well. So now, I want you to pick 5 of your favorite kicks and do them as slow as you can on each leg. Go. So now you're gonna make your own kicking combination. Woohoo! You're gonna make 3 of them. If you didn't know, a combination has between 3 to 5 moves. So you can either use the kicks you just practiced or different kicks to create your own combination of kicks. And then you can record them. That'd be a great thing to post. I'd love to see them. I can add adjustments and tell you how good of a job you did. So pause the video and do that now. Okay, so now we're gonna work on blocking and sparring. It's really important because if you're sparring and you don't block anything, you're not gonna win because you're just gonna keep getting hit. Even if I'm kicking and she punches, she can still hit me. She wouldn't hit my face guard though. Either way, we're gonna work on blocking. So I actually really like blocking because I'm more of a defensive sparrer than an offensive sparrer. So we're gonna work on the 360 blocks we just worked on. So high, middle, or you can block this way, here. They're like a ton of different blocks you can do. So we're gonna do like the do's and don'ts of blocking. I've learned most of these from experience. So first one, if she needs me, or kicks me, just kick. Don't use both hands to block. Do just use one. Or even if she's striking here, don't use both hands. Do just use one. I used to do that a lot. If someone kicks me, I'd always do it. Can you kick higher so I'm actually blocking? I'd do an X block down, which is effective, but I'm down here. Then what happens? I get punched a lot. So it's better if you just use one hand. So next one. Don't, can you punch me? Block and just stand there. Do follow it up. Because if you follow it up, it's gonna be a lot, you're gonna get a point right there. But if you just stand there and you let her swing again, and swing again, and swing again, she's gonna hit you one of those times. You can't keep up with all their punches. So, or kicks. Let's see, another one. Don't block and then walk away. So if she blocks, I don't want to get all the way over here, because then I'm out of her range, yes, but we're both out of each other's ranges. You still can't kick me.
Yeah, I know.
Also, if you're sparring somebody, can you? No, here. Oh. Yeah, and I keep backing up. What's gonna happen eventually?
There's gonna be a wall, by the way.
There's gonna be a wall, eventually, at some point. It doesn't matter where you are, you're going to hit something at some point if you just keep backing up all the way. So, don't back up. Do step to the side or to this side. Use your angles. There's 8 of them.
Boom, boom,
here,
boom, boom, boom. Not really though. And then there's boom, boom, boom.
So if you don't count backwards, there's only 7. Because we don't want to go backwards. we just want to go, it makes a star when you do yeah. I'll draw a picture and put it in after. Either way, you don't want to go straight backwards, you want to use your angle. So, now, what I want you to do is if she was sparring me, and I block, let's say she punches, I block. One thing that I remember learning in HIT class, I don't know if it's still something they learn, but I'd call it, this is what you do. I don't know why, but that was one technique that we learned. I forget what I call it because I had a name for it. No, but it's like you're doing this, like dancing. But instead, it's actually the purpose. If she punches and I do this, she can't come back up with that hand. But if I go here and then I punch, she can come back with that hand. So I want you to practice that. Boom, boom, here. It also lets you getting closer. So that's one. Another way you can go off of a block is if she goes here. Do you see how much is open? Literally everything. I can kick, I can punch, and punch. Another thing, if I block and I get in really close, so do any technique, and I get in close to block, she can't kick from here. She can't, she might be able to punch if it's a very close punch, but that's even hard. But here I have the advantage. I can punch here, I can punch here, I can punch here. Except if you punch, if you're this close and you punch here, the judge isn't gonna see it. Yeah. So they won't.
Especially if you're sparring someone really tall and you're really short. Like I used to spar with Nikki, and his legs were too long, so if I stepped in, I could still kick him, but he couldn't kick me because his legs were too long.
Yeah, it's called jamming them up. So if she kicks me, if she's a kicker, I'm gonna get really close. See how I can still punch her, but she can't kick me. It's called jamming them up. It's really useful if you're small and you're sparring a kicker, or even if you're big and you're sparring a kicker. It's really useful. So, now what I want you to do is have somebody in your household attack you. If you don't have somebody in your household to use, do it in the air, shadow box. What I want you to do is have them swing, and I want you to block and do 3 moves after it. Because that's the best way to get a point, is after you block. Because they, just through their technique, they're thrown off because you blocked it. You're at the advantage. So, all I want you to do is pause the video and do that 5 times, and then I'm gonna add in that star, if you're wondering. Okay, so that is all for today. I hope you had a fun class and enjoyed, me hitting Sophie in the head with my head. Either way, I hope you learned something today. Make sure you post something so that we can get class credit and I can see you. And if you're watching this before Thursday at 4:45, or you can come next Thursday at 4:45 to Zoom class, because I miss seeing you all and it's nice to be able to interact. So please come, and I hope you have a great week.